Welcome to Travel and Work, your one-stop channel for all your information, news and updates about traveling, working, studying and living abroad. We hope you are doing great. As it has always been the tradition in the UK that when international students finish their studies, they apply and switch to the post-study work visa which has been provided by the UK government. This route has helped so many international students to work in the UK after their studies, and most of these students have been able to secure a permanent employment on the skilled worker visa. This 2 years post-study work route was initiated so that international students will be able to find a job that can sponsor them on the skilled worker visa or any other visa category. This opportunity has since helped a lot of international students to secure themselves a job in the UK. Recently, the UK government is finally going to review those graduate routes because it looks like some students do not take the opportunity this route provided anymore. If you are interested in more information on the post-study work route, please stay tuned and subscribe to our channel if you have not done so. Thank you. Now let us carry on with the updates. It has been reported that instead of students going through the post-study work visa route, they would rather switch to a skilled work visa. That is why the government has decided to reveal this, as it seems international students may be undermining UK education, says the Home Secretary, James Cleverly. He added that international students may have undermined the integrity and quality of the UK higher education system by using university courses as a cheap way of getting work visas. In a letter to the Migration Advisory Committee, the Home Secretary urged the committee to investigate whether allowing graduates on the post-study work route to work for 2 or 3 years after graduating was failing to attract the brightest and best students to the UK. This investigation was prompted because of the way students have responded to this route. Recently, after graduation, they would rather look for a skilled worker visa than use the post-study work route. However, not all students are hoping to follow the same path, as many will still want to take advantage of the path. So, restricting the graduate visa route will be drastic for international recruitment and bring about a financial crisis for universities that really rely on the income from international students. In fact, universities might as well close up, as international students have been upholding the financial strength of many UK universities, if not all. In the UK's financial market today, international students contribute immensely to the UK. James Cleverly made the Migration Advisory Committee understand why they needed to be committed to attracting talented students from around the world, and it is also important to ensure that the graduate route is not being abused. It is therefore important to know why students are driven to study in the UK and to be sure they are not driven by other motives. An international student can spend relatively little fees for a 1-year course and access the 2 years with no job requirements on the graduate route, then followed by 4 years access to a discounted salary on a skilled worker route. What this implies is that international graduates will be able to access the UK market with salaries extremely below the requirements imposed on the majority of other migrants' skilled workers. The Home Secretary further instructed the independent advisors to the government to investigate evidence of abuse of the graduate work routes, including if the route is not fit for purpose. They will look at which universities were producing graduates. The MAC will analyze whether the graduate routes produce integrity and quality to the UK higher education system, including understanding how the graduate route is or is not. It will look on how effectively they can control the quality of international students. This is in such a way that it is generally supporting the UK to attract and return the brightest and the best students. This will contribute to the economic growth to the country and be of benefit to the British higher education. A close group of universities' reviews appeared to be deliberately aimed to undermine the sources of British higher education. The reviews depict an imaginary Britain where it is impossible to imagine the government going out of its way to make Britain less inviting to investment in almost every sector. Every negative headline and policy reform makes Britain less attractive to international students. The graduate route is a key component of all UK university. This has been adding value to international applicants, and his value should be recognized and not eroded. Some of the university professors and the head of universities are against the decision of the UK government. The directors of the UK universities are deeply concerned by the short notice given by James Cleverly. Smith said, international students should be allowed in the country, especially those who have invested in the country. Making changes to the graduate route would be extremely damaging to their reputation as a welcoming destination for international students. James cleverly says early data shows that just 3% of international students using the skilled workers routes move into graduate-level jobs. He added that last year, only a third that moved into a paid job earned more than $26,000 a year. The committee is expected to report back by May 2024. There has been a drastic drop in enrollments to universities. Enrollment from overseas students has fallen by 40% compared to 2023 as at 1st of January this year 2024. The new rules have stopped international students from being accompanied by their dependents. Definitely, there will be a decline in application or interest in the UK. As the new rules are very straight on student completing their studies within 1 year, all students must make sure they do not have a resit. The advice now is for all international students should make sure that when they start their studies, they are able to complete within the time frame and try as much as possible not to resit any modules or dissertation. Once there are carryovers, problems with applications and stay in the UK are inevitable as the rules change so often. We really hope that whatever changes the UK government make right now regarding post-study work will benefit international students. We will really like to know your thoughts on this issue as it is still hot on the table. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Please subscribe to our channel and do not forget to activate your notification bell to get notified anytime we post new updates. Have a great day.